Hi, I'm Terrence Dick, and this is Views. This is the second in a three-part series on painting. It's called Memories. A painting is a record of something that happened in the past. The painting was painted. What you see in the gallery is the aftermath. While some abstract painting aspires to the condition of presentness, of the now, think of Barnett Newman's Zips or Jackson Pollock's action paintings, representational painting isn't only from the past, it depicts the past. Slight digression. The New Yorker art critic Peter Sheldall says he considers all art to be contemporary. Be it a Caravaggio or a Kusama, they are experienced in the present, contemporary with the critical viewer. Back to memory. It's not a window. It's not a recording that gets replayed like a VHS tape or a book that gets pulled from a dusty corner of your library. A memory isn't a reproduction. It's a reconstruction. It emerges from a creation. As such, it's partially real, whatever that means, and partially imaginative, and it's subject to distortions. It doesn't take much for us to grasp this. Any visit to a place from our past is accompanied by a series of surprises as to how different it is from our memory. Mike Kelly recreated the schools he attended from memory in his diorama Educational Complex. He folded this exercise in recollection together with a reflection on trauma, false memory syndrome, and accusations of satanic ritual abuse. Apart from the psychological tragedy implicit in these works, there's also a milder nostalgic sadness that accompanies them. The past is always a little bit lost. Linda Martinello's paintings, on display here at Nicholas Metivier Gallery in Toronto, also engage with memory and history. She constructs landscapes with what she refers to as archives of fragments. They blend personal narratives from her Mexican-Italian heritage with the larger time frame of ancient sites. Identity, history, and myth intersect in the complex layers of her work. Sonny Asu and Kent Monkman make a more explicit intervention into the function of painting as historical document and determinant of collective memory. Asu paints over classic canvases of Emily Carr to insert indigenous characters that resemble graffiti tags, a well-established means of asserting agency over dominant images in architecture. He references scientific imagery as well. Adding to these historical documents, he engages in a kind of time travel, changing the past from the future. Monkman makes a similar revision to the conventions of Western colonial landscape imagery, subverting it by introducing empowered queer and indigenous characters. He appropriates imagery that asserts one racist narrative and rewrites history to reflect different identities while critiquing the politics of history painting in the process. All these works attest to the way our relationship to the past is creative. Just like our memories, a painting fluctuates in the present. It is made and remade as time goes by. That's it for part 2 of painting. Next up on Views, painting part 3, photography.